Welcome in, y'all. If you're wondering why the smile just quickly vanished off my face, it's because I saw what the Rock is cooking with over here, and I was so excited about our team because look at what we're rocking with. Weakness policy, Golem sturdy. Magmar with the Mach Punch to enable the weakness policy. Choice Specs, Magnezone, Oranguru, Palkia, and the Kai Ogre. Of course, we are starting off this day with this kind of nonsense. With no clear smog in sight. Oh, why is the Rock this person? Why are you this? Who made you this way? Why are you doing it? You are the worst. Everyone hates you. I hope you know this. Okay, so now for the real start of the video. Getting a little bit better, I guess. Very meta. Bringing the Koraidon, the Shadow Rider, the Amoonguss, the Chi-Yu, the Urshifu, and the Whimsicott. We have the Mental Herb on Oranguru that matters so much. We do not have a good answer except for Magmar for the Amoonguss. Well, this thing is Grass Terra too. Yeah, that thing is Grass Terra. We're gonna have a war of the weathers. And this thing is not telepathy, right? Yeah, it is inner focus. Does not help us here. We do have Wide Guard. This thing is Grass Terra. Don't know what that means. That Amoonguss is a serious problem for our team. For real, a very serious problem. To where I think we need to go... this... And we gotta bring the Golem. We gotta bring the Golem. The Grass Terra might save us from a Spore later on. The Wide Guard is gonna save us from a lot. The Chi-Yu, Heat Wave, Snarl. Yeah, we got our work cut out for us. Never know what that means. Something about cloth. Chi-Yu and the Calyrex coming in. So, like I said, Wide Guard would be nice here. But it's not gonna happen. Are they gonna Astral Barrage? Is that what they're about? What they're gonna be? Because I think we might have to Terra, Fairy, Irrit, the Oranguru. Because we do not take a Dark type move from this thing. And we fear that the most. We need the Trick Room more than anything in this world. And we can't let them get off a free anything with old boy over there. So let's hit it with a Spatial Rend. If they Fairy Terra, so be it. But we Terra first, so they are not going Fairy Terra. And that is a fact. Even if they're Iron Ball. No way. Maybe, actually. I think Oranguru is like base 60. That thing's what? A lot? They Dark Pulse the Palkia, fully expecting, I don't know, actually. That's fine. Palkia's gone. Did nothing. We could have protected. Did not expect that double up. That was insane. Why did they not want to double up old boy over here? Because now we can make stuff happen. Now we can make stuff happen. We got to see. I think Golem is slower. 54. Oh, barely. Barely slower. That's insane. But I think we can get off a double Rock Slide and do incredible things. If they want to protect, we have the Encore. But I think we just go this. And we just do that, because why not? They can switch in the Koraidon if they'd like. But I don't think that's going to do a whole lot. Okay, they're going to swap out their Chi-Yu for... Worst case scenario is the Amoonguss. Spoke it into existence. There it is. We hate it. We need to get rid of it now. Protect over there. So this thing is just going to take 2 Rock Slides. Count them 2. But we are also going to Encore that boy over there. Okay, so we hit. Respectable damage, Golem. Instruct. Do it again. So that probably would have taken out the Calyrex. Okay. So now No, we can't do that. We encore this. We protect this. I think that's our best bet. I think that's what we got to do. We got to lock that thing in. No switchies, so that thing is going to be locked in. Our Rangaroo might be going to bed. Ooh, they do it into the protect. Perfect. 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 So now we encore that thing. Into protect. You're doing nothing. But Amoonguss is for sure going to come in and put us to sleep. Okay, and it's got to be the Crydon in the back. How many more turns of Trick Room, more importantly, too? Okay. Yeah, we're in a lot of trouble. We're in a lot of trouble. We're in a lot of trouble. Yeah, because they just put Homie to sleep over there. On the off chance we're... Okay, they swap out into the Crydon probs. On the chance that we are slower than Amoonguss, I doubt it. And then we don't get put to sleep. At least I do believe the Instruct speeds up the sleep turns. I think it counts as a sleep turn. I could be wrong, but that could be our best bet. Because that's one sleep turn. Instruct, I believe that's another. So we could wake up here, I believe. That would be nuts. I'm shaking with adrenaline. Let's wake up. Oh! The Instruct wake up! And it's protect... And it's protect. Okay. That would have been excellent sauce if it... Okay. Okay, so they could do that again. They can do it again, and they do it again. So I think all we might do is wake up and protect again, but it will go through this time. And then we'll be faster than the Amoonguss, slower than that thing over there. So if we just get protect off, that's kind of okay, I guess. Wish we had taunt on this Rangaroo, but we do not. Okay, 2 turns of sleep. That sucks. Heat wave. Who's it missing? Okay, we take that, I guess. Nice! Nice crit! Nice crit. We're barely hanging on by the thread, and you grace them with a crit. Cool. Cool. Alright, so now we try to do this, I guess. We gotta try to... 3 turns of sleep for our Golem. Our Golem making a great impression. We get just... Is this karma for what we did to the past opponent? Because I think it was justified. I think it's justified. The person deserved it. So the Heat Wave is going to continue with no Wide Guarder, so... And we are asleep. Okay. The word of the day has been redemption, and the third games have always been just that. Just that. Okay. So this is what we have to do. This is what must be done. So this thing is encored into Heat Wave, correct? Yes. This thing must swap out, but nothing wants to take an Ice Beam. And we could put up Trick Room again if we wake up. We hit Ice Beam over there. We let this thing Heat Wave forever. They gonna switch into the Calyrex, presumably. Crydon. Could have got an Ice Beam over there. But I think getting it off into the Amoonguss and killing this Amoonguss off is what we need to do. Ice Beam, take it out, please. Kyogre the Great. Kyogre the Great, bringing it back, giving us a good shot. We're on tilt. Now we're just in the center, waiting for some more movement. Waiting for... That's great, that's great, that's great, that's great. Don't know how many turns that was, but it was more than 1. So next turn... We should be waking up, but I believe that that's too late. I believe it's too late. I don't see a way. If we would have woken up that turn and got a Trick Room off, we'd be better. So we need to somehow live this Astral Barrage and get off a Trick Room. We're going to hope that for some reason they nasty plot, they get greedy, they go into the Protect with a single target Astral Barrage. Do we live it with the Oranguru? Question of the Dizay. Do we live it? We should. We do's. Please Collision Course into... Oh, there's our shot. There it is. Our shot has been shown. And we wake up in Trick Room. There we go. Thank you, Amoongus. No thank you, Amoongus. Thank you, Oranguru, for finally waking up. They have not Terra'd. What do we do? Because we are slower, we would only instruct the Kyogre to do Protect again. So I think we need to go this, and we just need to predict a Protect. Predict a Protect, predict a Protect on the Koraidon. There it is. Don't Protect old boy over there. Don't do it. Nice. ×4. Okay, so... Okay, so we're making moves. We're making moves. We're making things happen. They did not Fire Terra as we expected. We still are in Trick Room, yes. So we can Encore this guy into that. And I think we just have to hit Origin Pulses in the Sun. I think that's what we got to do. We got to Encore that Koraidon. He might go for the double right here. Are they Fire Terra? Are they Fire Terraing right now? No, they're not. Okay. Okay, that's not good. Into the grass. That's super not good. That is super not good for us at all. So if they're Terra Blast, that's going to be a problem. This thing can only Protect. They have the Psychic on that, which is going to clean it up. That's a weird bring on that Chi-Yu, making me think that it is choiced in a fashion. So if Psychic is their best move, we still have, what? 3 turns of Trick Room. 2, count them, 2 turns of Trick Room. I think we got, that was crazy they went for that. We have the Ice Beam. We have the Ice Beam. They were in the Sun. So that thing protects, gets it off successfully. If this kills, we go for that next. If it doesn't, we go for the Chi-Yu once again. But I think it's... Oh, no. Yeah, it's got to be choice. How much is this doing? Not enough. The Sun fades. That thing's attack goes away. What are we at? One more turn of Trick Room. Ooh, no. Oh, no. Okay, so we get this thing out of the way. We know it's choiced. Koraidon goes for that Protect. So he doesn't have his Sun. He doesn't have his Auriculum, Pulse, whatevers. This is coming down to it. This is coming down to it. Can this thing take me out with 1 Collision Course? That's probably all it's got. Maybe it's the... Maybe it's the Scale Shot. I can see that. But yeah, this is all we got to do. It can't Terra. I don't think it can take 2. How much is this doing to us? Oh, Kyogre! Alright, now this has got to kill. Ooh, it's Life Orb. That shit might matter. Life Orb. Do we kill? Do we kill? That's it! That's it! That's how you bring it back. That's how you bring it back. Golem didn't get to do a whole lot. Kyogre the champion doing it up so good. Doing it up so good. We are gonna head into the next one with a well-deserved win after that loss we had to take as sacrifice to our community for a better well-being for everybody. On to the next one. All right, we are facing the basic of the basic, but we do not have any weather war issues, so that we think. All right, we're trying to figure out what we're gonna do with Golem. Shadow Rider, the Zamazenta, the Xianpao, the Chiyu, Ogerpon, Rock Form, and the Amoonguss. Man, I don't really know. Magnezone, I want him to shine so badly. Grass Tear on the Kyogre is not bad. It's not bad at all. The Rangaroo is a must. The Dark types are super scary. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? We gotta think fast. We gotta think fast. We gotta think fast. We gotta go. I think we bring this. I think we bring this. We might have to tear either one. Palkia in the back. Let's bring the zone. Let's bring the zone. You know, Golem had his chance. I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, I did forgive him, so I forgot about it. But if we are recalling stats, I do believe he missed a vital Rock Slide on a Chiyu, I believe. All right, so we bring the Rain. They bring straight power. Do we just protect Trick Room? Is it a very nice and easy turn? Yeah, that's just what we do. So what are they doing to us? What can they do with both these Pokemon to take us out? A crit Ivy Cudgel would probably take us out if they went with the Mask upgrade, the Terra upgrade. You know what I'm talking about. If they go for that, we're gonna be in some tough soup. But I don't think they're gonna do that. I don't think they're gonna devout their Terra this early. I think they're just gonna Wood Hammer the Kyogre, and they're probably just scared with the horse. Because, okay, so we protect, so they're not going to protect. They're just going on the offensive. Psychic into our protect, perfect. Now Ivy Cudgel, unboosted. Can we eat this up? I think we eat this up even if it's a crit. Wood Hammer, they doubled in. They doubled in, we protected, perfect. They expected some kind of choice item. Now we got the Trick Room off. Perfect sauce. So now this is what we do. This is what we do. We just double Origin Pulse? Well, no, because we're gonna go first with Oranguru, so we can't get that off, unfortunately. This thing went for that. Okay, hold on. So we might have to Terra this then. Go for this. Go for the Encore there so we can only go for Wood Hammer. If he does go for the Spiky Shield, they now know we have Encore and we can Encore them into that. So we're probably going to protect with Calyrex, see the Encore, swap out, and that's where we just go in with the Origin Pulses. Spiky Shield over there, that's fine. Guess what? Now you know that you're going to get hit with that. What will boy go for? They just went for double protect. Okay, so now they are both in fear. They are both in fear of getting encored. But now what they don't know is we can just instruct Origin Pulse them to the next dimension. Which, with who they have in the back, I might be Ice Beaming Instruct. To where Ice Beam over there. Yeah. Oh, no. Not Ice Beam. Oh, just Origin Pulses. Yeah, just Origin Pulses for the rest of our lives, double style. Right? Yeah, because we just went for that. Yeah, we went for that last turn, they went for double protect. Now we can just do double Origin Pulse. We just need to have our eyes on Kyogre. I think with all the misses I've been having today, I think we deserve double Origin Pulse connections right now. Take these two out. Or whatever they want to bring in, do a bucket of damage to it. Even if they try to bring in the Zamazenta to... prevent the Origin Pulse with Wide Guard. I don't think it's going to eat up 2 of these. Is that what it is? Zamazenta, okay. So what did they do with old boy? Did they do a double swap, or they just leave? They just left him in. Okay. So we are getting a Origin Pulse off. Moment of silence. Don't know who that is. Who missed it? Okay, you know what? We take that. We take that. That's fine. We double connect that one. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We take it. 3 out of 4 ain't bad. 3 out of 4 is not bad. We'll take that. Now we fear the Wide Guard. But we got Thunder, I guess. Worst case scenario, they go... Did they already Terra? They go Grass Terra there. We still got 2 more turns of Trick Room. They know we have the Encore. Do we think they're gonna... I think we should Ice Beam over here and Encore this, because I think they're just going to Wide Guard right now. There it is. Let's keep them doing it. We're going to get off a very hefty Ice Beam on old boy over there, and they're going to be stuck doing Wide Guard while we do non-Wide Guard things to take out the rest of the team. Well done, Zamazenta. You might have just beefed up your team. Sturdy wasn't there. This would kill. Easy sauce. Freeze, perhaps? No freeze. That's okay. We eat up 1. Oh, we eat up a whole nother one. No big deal at all. 1 more turn of Trick Room. What's their last Pokemon? Oh, we don't know yet. I just think a double Thunder. Oh, we're not going to do a double. Oh, well, this will be Ice Beam over there. So if they Spiky Shield, that's fine. It misses. That's fine. That's fine. We do not care about that at all. We misclicked. We encored instead of instructed. Oh no. Hold on. How did we just do that? Oh, what a mistake we have made. I don't even think... Oh, man. Oh, man. I cannot believe the mistake that has just been made. Okay, we need to swap that out now. And if we can, because we know that they are going to go... I cannot believe we just did that. That was a big mistake, but we couldn't... This is what we have to do. We know that they're going to Dark Pulse our Oranguru to the next dimension. That's fine. We made such a bad move. Wow. Wide Guard. We know he has to go for that. Okay. Do we? Oh, no, we don't survive. They could Snarl. They Heat Wave. What is going on? We live that. Oranguru, okay. Mistakes have been made. They have been forgiven. Heat Wave is a weird move. They must be... Why wouldn't they go for Dark Pulse? I don't know. I don't know why they wouldn't. It's very strange. It's looking real good for us, though. Did the Encore end? No, it ends next turn, but we can redo that. Well, we just double into this, I guess. Canceled. Perfect. We went through it. We succeeded with such force. Great team. That's what it's all about. GG to our opponent. We're going to do one more because, you know what? I love this team so much. The first one, I'm going to speed up real fast, real short. We're going to get another battle into you guys. You deserve it. On to the last one. All right, we are topping this video off with another generic team. We are unfortunately not seeing anything cool at all. The only different team was the Forbidden team. So this one, they are bringing the Shadow Rider, the Zamazenta, Xianpao, Rillaboom, Raging Bolt, and the Ogerpon Rock variety. Golem is good. Golem is good. Golem fears Rillaboom. Kyogre fears Rillaboom. Rillaboom is good. Magnezone, not so much. I want to use Magnezone, but there's just 2 grass types. Quad resist there. Wide Garter. We could Ghost Tear, though, around... I think we have to get a Rangaroo. The VIP has to be brought. We have to get the Trick Room off. This is a pretty fast team outside of the Raging Bolt. Raging Bolt's not super slow, not super fast. We gotta think. We gotta think. We gotta think. We gotta think. We need to go this, that. We're scared. We're gonna do it. 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 We're gonna bring the Magnezone. Late game Magnezone. Choice specs. Come in the Trick Room. Get a load of damage off onto something. We need it. Last time, we did not bring a Pokemon. I will not spoil it, but when we finally did bring it, good things happened. Good things happened. What? Alright, a lot of weirdness going on, so we are finally locking it in. Maybe we'll see how long this lasts. Orofin, bringing the Groudon, Lunala, Incineroar, Jumpluff, Fluttermane, and the Urshifu. Actually, I mean, maybe the water variety, but with the sun, that might just be bringing Double Dark. I can see it. So we are in the Weather War. We have the Fake Out coming. We speed tie the Groudon, but we are a very slow Kyogre. A Rangaroo, of course. You guys know it. You knew it was happening. It's happening. It's gonna happen. It's always happening. And then what? Maybe we just start the Magnezone? Hope that the Groudon doesn't start? I doubt they're going to start Groudon. I'm going to bet a lot that they're not going to start Groudon. Then do we bring Palkia? No, that thing gets walled by Fluttermane. That's definitely coming. We leave Palkia at home. We bring both Magnezone and Golem, as we should. Alright, they start with no... We start no weather. We are waiting in the back patiently, bluffing who's going to go first to start the weather. This isn't a bad turn for us, because we can Trick Room, and if they just want to put our Rangaroo to sleep, we can at least... Should we break Shadow Shield, or should we... Yeah, we Volt Switch this thing. We do not want things put to sleep just like that. Okay, so they label the Oranguru the threat, which it is for sure once they get the Trick Room off. Moongeist into us. How much is this doing? Does Steel resist? I don't think so. Decent amount. See how much this Volt Switch does. Is it the... No, we don't even find out. Forgot Grass does resist. Okay, so that was a neutral hit. That thing does have decent special defense, I do believe. So now we're gonna have to Grass Terrace somebody. It might have to be this. We might have to go into this immediately now and get the Grass Tear off, because we lose a turn of sleep. Hopefully we can wake up next turn and get the Trick Room off. That would be great. That would be great. That's what we need. We do this. We do that. And we take them out. We get them up out. That's exactly what we need to do. We could have protected and wasted a turn of sleep, which actually would have been... wouldn't have been bad. Would not have been bad. Okay, we Grass Terra. Do we eat up this sleep powder? I hope so. We're Terra wasted. We needed to do this. Poundpuff doing diddly bubkiss. I was very concerned for a moment. Did barely anything. So is that. We should wake up soon, hopefully. Jump left, gone. Shadow Shield, gone. Crit on the Lunala, as we deserve. Gone. Okay. Okay. Yep, we stay asleep. As expected. As expected. Bring out something that wants to hit both of us by chance, so I can just hit a wide guard, perhaps a wake-up turn Trick Room. I think... Are we due to wake up this turn? I think we're due. Unless... Yeah. Is there another... I don't know. I don't know. I've been playing this game all my life. I don't ever know how sleep works. They change it sometimes. Ooh, the Ursh. What is... Was that the... Oh, we didn't even get to see... Is that's the dark variety, correct? Oh, our Oranguru is in a lot of trouble. Oranguru is in a lot of trouble, but our Golem is not. I guess if we can get off the Trick Room, but we're about to eat up a massive, massive move. And I think we just go this. I wish we still had the Ghost Terra so we can trick the Urshifu into going fighting move into the Magnezone. Bye-bye to Oranguru. There is no chance, as Vince McMahon once said, that he's going to survive that. Oranguru, we know what your capabilities are. We get it. That's okay. This is a tough match, but we are still in it. Barely. Barely still in it. We high horsepower. How much we doing? Not bad, Golem. Not terrible. Not terrible. Not great. Not terrible. That thing is leftovers. It is almost back to its Shadow Shield. We have no Trick Room. Yeah, we have no Trick Room. We have very sad times. Does this thing have the wide guard, do we think? We gotta test it out. We gotta test her out. We gotta hope that they don't. And get off a Rock Slide. I think that is our best bet. If they wide guard, hats off to our opponent. They clean this one up. They got it. They got it. Should have went with my gut. I just thought perhaps maybe they might not have it. Okay, they clobber our Golem. And we're going to wrap it up with big sadness. Big sadness, Golem. Trying his best. Not getting the weakness policy off. Not but one time. Unfortunately. It was a nice premise to try to make Golem relevant. If the video would have went better, maybe his reputation would have skyrocketed. But for now, Golem remains off the meta. I know. I get it. But we're still not completely out of it. We're pretty far out of it. Like, we're barely clawing in. If we would have got a Trick Room off, we'd have woke up Trick Room to where this thing can only Sucker Punch, we'd be in good shape. But they got a lot of sleep turns. They got a lot of luck with those sleep turns. And now we just do this. I don't even know what the other Pokemon is. Oh, it's Groudon. So yeah, we might not be able to do that. Ice Beam, perhaps. Can't lock into that. And then we just hit this with a Thunderbolt. Lunala swaps out. Probs instos the Groudons. There it is. Our opponent makes one last fool of us before they shut the door on this victory. They don't even get to see it. They don't even get to see it. They don't even know. Other than that, it has been a fun video. It has been a fun video. It is always fun. Trick Room Kyogre. Stuff happens. It is super fun. Maybe we can hit one of these, get a super crit of our lives, take this thing out, freeze the Lunala. There's still a shot. They're probably double dipping the Ursh. It's like I wrote this guy's team. Okie dokes. Okie dokes. They're going to double dip. They're going to sucker. They're going to wicked blow it because they don't have to sucker punch there faster. But there's still a chance. Nope. Nope. No chance at all. Super fun. Great game. Great match. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. It'll cheer my mood up immensely.
hot. I know these rocket thoughts, gotta give every single ounce of the God. Hop on the bike, the rotom is ready. Meet me at Koga's, hitting earthquake, making the ground weak and unsteady. Electron set the floor that we walk. Anyone wants to battle me, your outline will be drawn in chalk. Then in the middle of Pelly drizzle, little did we know he had nuzzled